I have a feeling this is gonna be a long video, so I brought a box of Cheerios to sit on my makeup desk while I make this video. I hope you all are doing well. Today I wanted to do a sit down, chit chat, get ready with me video because I don't think I've ever done one of these on my channel. I could be wrong, but I really don't think I have. I have a super busy day today because I leave for Nashville tomorrow with my boyfriend, and so I thought why not like kill two birds with one stone by giving you guys an update video while also doing my makeup and getting ready. Okay, so first for a primer, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. So one of the main things that I wanted to talk about in this video, because a lot of you guys have been curious, is what am I doing with my life currently? Because my national tour ended a few days ago, or more than a few days ago actually. As I'm filming this, it's been about 3 days since my tour ended, but I think I'm gonna post this either on my birthday or like 2 days before my birthday, so by then it will be about 2 weeks since my tour ended. As I'm talking now, I'm just gonna start filling in my brows with my Maybelline brow pencil. But for those who don't know, like if you're new to my channel, as much as I love YouTube, I am an actress in New York City. That's my main passion and my job. And I was on a national tour for 6 months, traveling across the country and like having the time of my life. But yeah, now those 6 months are over, and so a lot of people have been messaging me and they're like, so Ruby, like what on earth are you doing with your life now? And I thought, you know what, good question. Let me just say that the tour was absolutely amazing, but I was definitely ready to kind of like have it come to a close, just because I'm always a person that's kind of like looking towards what's next, and so I was very excited to kind of figure out what that was for me. At first, I really thought like I was gonna immediately come back to the city and like go back to like my survival job, which if you guys don't know, I'm a makeup artist here in the city. I used to work for e.l.f. Cosmetics before I left for tour. But at first I thought I wanted to come back and immediately just like hit the ground running, and honestly like my body was just so exhausted from this tour that I realized that I needed a little bit of like recovery time, if you will. So what I decided to do was actually book a trip to Nashville with my boyfriend Kevin, because one, he's never been to Nashville, and also I haven't really been back since I moved, which was a little bit over a year ago. However, I did really want to go back and like see some friends who were there. You know, I don't really miss the place, but I do like miss the people, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I thought that it would be kind of like a fun little trip to take. That way we could like get away for a little bit, just for a few days. We're going for 5 days. But I don't know, I felt like I really just needed a break for a second. You know, I've been running myself so thin on this tour just because like we've been keeping so busy, or we had been keeping so busy. So we're doing that. I'm really excited. Like I said, we leave tomorrow, which is crazy. I literally just packed my suitcase last night because I was just like like my head was just on another planet, and then I was like, oh shoot, I still really have to pack my bag. So we're going to Nashville. That will be super fun. We're both very excited. I'm really excited for Kevin to kind of like get to meet more of my friends. So obviously he's met my like New York community, but he hasn't met my Nashville community, so I'm really excited for that. We're gonna do like some touristy things, some more local things, you know, just kind of give him like a good taste of what Nashville has to offer. Also, this is super random, but I was grooming my eyebrows this morning, and without my glasses, I'm pretty blind, and so on my right eyebrow, I took off a little bit more than I intended to, but it's fine. I think I'm actually gonna do my eyes first. Wasn't sure that I was gonna do that, but I am. So I'm gonna go prime my eyes now. Now, as far as when I get back from Nashville, that's kind of when my life, like my real life, kind of kicks up and kicks back into gear full time. I have like a ton of auditions coming up soon, which is really great and, you know, very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing like what future projects I book. For eyeshadow, because this isn't like an in-depth tutorial and I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna show you the palettes that I'm using. I'm using the Tarte Be a Mermaid and Make Waves palette, and then I'm using this Makeup Revolution Iconic Neutrals 2 palette. Anyways, yeah, I've got some auditions coming up, which I am super excited about. And then I do really want to get back into the makeup industry here in New York as well for like my survival job. A lot of you guys have been asking me if I plan on going back to e.l.f. Cosmetics, and quite frankly, like I don't know. I'm a little torn because I do absolutely love it there, but I kind of want to see what else is out there for me. Right before I booked my national tour, there was actually a Sephora that was interested in hiring me, but of course, like I never really got to experience working there because I booked this national tour, which I am so grateful for. I've also been like really kind of growing my personal freelance makeup artist business and really like gathering clients there. I never realized how hard it was to like talk and do makeup at the same time, which I know sounds really funny, but it does take a lot of like concentration. A lot of you guys have also been asking me if I intend on going back to school. The answer to that is no. If you watched my most recent video about like, do I regret leaving college, you can kind of hear like the full story there. But no, I don't intend on going back to college, just because now that I like have my equity card and I'm a part of the actual like actors union, it's just not really what I plan on doing. Kind of like jumping back and forth. I just have so much that I want to talk about, but honestly like I didn't plan out this video, so I don't really know like what exactly I'm gonna be talking about. My birthday is probably either today when I'm uploading this or like 2 days after when I upload this. But yes, my birthday's coming up. I'm turning 19. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a boring age. I'm not like super pumped for my birthday, but I'm not really ever one of those people to get super excited for my birthday, which I know is really weird. It's so bizarre, but ever since I was a little kid, I've always loved other people's birthdays, but I've never really loved my own, which I don't really know why, but I'm determined to kind of make it somewhat like special this year. I'm excited because like for the first year ever, I really have somebody to celebrate it with. You know, I've got my boyfriend who also lives here in the city, so I don't know, we'll probably just do something simple. Like I talked about maybe going out to dinner with him and some friends, or maybe doing like a game night or a movie night. We'll see. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Part of me also thought about like maybe vlogging it, because I really want to get back into some more vlogs, which I know I haven't done in forever, almost like a year. My birthday is June 22nd. I'm a Cancer, which I'm told is like very fitting for me. I don't know, I don't look very much into astrology, but I don't know. Kind of digging the shimmer, just a little bit of shimmer for the summertime. I figured I'd also take time in this video to answer some questions that I've been being sent a lot. A lot of you guys want to know more about my boyfriend, which I think is very, very sweet, and it's understandable because he's super adorable. I'm now gonna apply some concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. My boyfriend's name is Kevin. We met doing an off-Broadway show this past year, this last September, geez. So we just passed our 9-month anniversary, which is really, really crazy to think that it's already been 9 months. I cannot believe that. Like the time seriously flew by so fast. So yeah, it's crazy to think that up next is like our 10-month anniversary, and that's really not too far away from a year. So that's just mind-blowing. But yeah, we met doing our off-Broadway show. I met him on the first day of rehearsals. I thought that he was super, super cute, but I didn't want to do anything about it until the show closed, just because I'm really not big on dating coworkers. It's never been something that I just thought like felt right for me personally. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but like, I mean, if you go into a show already dating somebody, obviously like that's a different story, but because we didn't know each other, and I also just wasn't sure that he liked me, I was just kind of like, I'm gonna wait and feel this out until like after the show. And then literally closing night of our show, he like kind of made an official move. It was very sweet. And we went on our first date a few days after that. We also had our first kiss that night. But yeah, he's just the best, and I love him so much. And a lot of you guys were asking how we balanced being in a relationship while I was on tour as well, which is a great question. It definitely like was not easy, because we had to kind of do like what I call temporary long distance, you know, because there were like some weeks where I'd be on the road for a really, really long time, and then there were other weeks where we had a lot of local dates on our tour, like meaning that they were in New York City and I could see him a little bit more frequently. And you know, it was definitely hard. Like I missed him like crazy every single day. But I think one of the great things is that since he's an actor too, he kind of understands like what I was going through, and he never made me feel bad about like having to be out of town, or like the fact that I was on tour. He was always so crazy supportive and really helped me. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. foundation serum for foundation, and then I'm using their e.l.f. stippling brush as well. I love this foundation, it is so good. And it's super hot in New York today, so I need some SPF. I just like to kind of dot this all over my face, if you can like see. It's not really a technique or anything, it's just how I like to apply it because it is a little bit watery. And then I just like to go in and buff it in with the stippling brush. I feel like it gives a very natural, like slightly not dewy effect, just like your skin but better. Also, even though it's kind of more of a watery, like lightweight foundation, it is great for those with combination oily skin. I have super oily skin, and this stuff is so bomb. I first started using it a little bit before I started working at e.l.f. and then when I started working at e.l.f. I became even more obsessed with it, and I would use it like on all my makeover clients, and I just Love it. Also, this is so random. We leave so early for Nashville tomorrow. We literally have to get up at like 3:45. I have a car picking us up for the airport at 4:15, and then I think our flight takes off at 6:30, but I just wanted like a full first day there, so I was like, Kevin, get ready. We're leaving early. I'm gonna be using for powder my e.l.f. Beauty Shield. Oh no. Anyways, for powder, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Antioxidant Enriched Setting Powder. It's just really good and it looks so natural on the skin. I don't want to over powder because I really want my skin to look very like naturally luminous today. So I'm just making sure, hello siren or horn, I'm just kind of trying to use the powder sparingly. Here's something exciting. I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about this in this video. I am officially on the hunt for my own apartment here in New York. Those who don't know, I currently do live alone, but this is my family's apartment. They come up here every few months just to visit, but for the most part, I live here by myself. And as much as I love it, you know, it's a great location and I love living by myself and everything, I really want my own place. You know, I'm at a place financially now that I can really handle it. And so I've just like, you know, really been thinking about it, and I was gonna start looking back in January, and then I ended up booking this tour contract. And so I was like, okay, gotta hold off on that. I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna be trying out my new MAC Extra Dimension blush today. Anyways, yeah, so I'm officially like looking for my own place. For those who are wondering like where, I kind of want to stay like close to where I'm at right now, which is like the west side of Manhattan. I'm gonna go in with my sleek highlighting palette now. So yeah, I want to stay like on the west side. I don't care if that means like the Upper West, Midwest, the West Village. I just care that it's the west side because I feel like it's a little bit more convenient to where I go like in my everyday life. For those who know New York, like a lot of the places that I go for auditions are in Midtown, meaning like either close to Times Square or somewhere like in the relative like neighborhood of that. Ideally, I don't really want a roommate just because I am such an independent person and I live such a crazy schedule that I feel like I would feel really bad if I had a roommate that kind of had to like put up with my crazy schedule that like never makes sense. But if the right roommate came along, I would absolutely like be open to the idea, especially like if they were a fellow actor or actress who really kind of like understood my lifestyle and my schedule. Ooh, we're glowing today. Do you see that? Yes! I'm gonna jump back to the eyes and quickly like put some stuff on my lower lash line and apply some mascara. I dropped another thing! I'm super excited though to be like officially looking for an apartment. And so I don't know, I've thought about like maybe making some videos while I do this search. For those who maybe like are thinking about moving up to New York soon or are thinking about like moving apartments. I don't know, if you guys would like to see a series like that, please let me know. As of right now, I don't have like a real estate agent that I'm working with. I've been kind of finding things on my own and going to open houses on my own and like finding apartments that interest me through websites and, you know, like no fee apartment places. If you guys recently moved apartments or you've lived in New York for a really long time, and I've lived in New York for such a long time. I used to live here part-time and then I moved up here full-time last year. But obviously this is my first time like buying my own apartment. So if you guys have any tips, please let me know. They are always greatly appreciated. I seriously, this is so random. I feel like I'm just jumping so much in this video, but this Lash Paradise mascara, it took me forever to get on the bandwagon and finally purchase this, but oh my gosh, it is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited for lips because I'm gonna be using a new lip liner that I just bought, like that new blush that I just got. This is the MAC lip liner in Double Time. It's one of their pro longwear lip pencils. I'm gonna be lining my lips with this and then applying MAC's Velvet Teddy. I just feel like you can never go wrong, and this lasts for forever on the lips, so it's really good. Since we're kind of nearing the end, I wanna like wrap up all that I've been talking about, but all in all, I would just say life is really good right now. You know, for those that were asking me like, are you worried about like where your next job is gonna come from now that your national tour is over? No, honestly, I'm not. I'm a very goal-oriented person and I have like goals as to what I want to do next, which for a lot of you guys have been asking me like, you know, you've done an off-Broadway show, you've done a national tour, what next? And my honest answer is Broadway. Like, that is my next goal. Life is good. I feel like there's a lot of like changes that are starting to happen, that are gonna happen in the near future. You know, the apartment, my birthday, these additions that could potentially lead to a lot of new doors opening for me. But I just feel very confident and like ready to embrace these like changes and like where my life is going right now. Lastly, I'm gonna use some setting spray from Hard Candy. I love this stuff. I'm almost out. It's so sad. I literally like drench my face in setting spray. It's so bad, but it feels so good. I think we did everything. And I'm kind of living for all of this. So I'm gonna change my glasses because I don't wanna wear my purple glasses today. I wanna wear my brown ones. I'm gonna fix up my hair and then film like a little outro for this. Okay guys, so I changed my glasses, fixed my hair a little bit. It's still not perfect. I'm gonna like definitely go and style it after this video. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this like chit chat, get ready with me. I know that it was like kind of random. It wasn't as much to update you guys on as I thought I had to, but maybe next time I'll make it more of like a Q&A style video. If you want to see another one of these, let me know. If you don't, that's totally fine. Let me know that too, because I really just want to make content that you guys enjoy. Please subscribe and help me grow the Ruby Rocks the World family. It would mean the absolute world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. The links are always in the down bar below. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Okay? Bye everybody.